Hey there, Dr. Crypto here, and I want to do a little bit of a dive into a project that I've just recently invested in, and I think it's a project that's going to do really well. It's a project that is building in this bear market, but also the community is just been growing. The community is strong, but it just keeps on growing, just like this project keeps on building. And it's a project that I feel isn't really talked about that much, and it's undervalued, it's under talked about, and I think there's a point going to come for this project where it's going to explode and everybody in the crypto space is going to start talking about it. Obviously you do on Twitter now and again, you get some of the the community talking about it and some other influencers on YouTube talking about it, but it's not out there. It's a project that it's the potential of it in the next bull run as an investor's point of view, and not a developer's point of view, but in an investor's point of view, could well make a lot of money, But in terms of a developer as well, it's an exciting project to get involved with, and and it's a project that will grow, and I'm pretty confident in it. So before I get into the project, I hope everybody's having a great day, a great week, wherever you are in this big world of ours. And I think if you could give us a thumbs up, give us a subscribe, that's always much appreciated. And I always say at the beginning, always do your own research. Never put more money than you're willing to lose. And just do your research, and that's it. And like I said, never put your life savings in or anything like that. More money than you're willing to lose. But without further ado, let's check out what this coin is that I have invested in. And I'll say I've significantly invested quite a bit into this project because I've got every confidence in it. So, as you can see, the project that I have significantly invested in is a project which is called Nervos Network. And like I said, you can see it on the screen there, ticker name CKB. Like I said, this is a project that I feel like is going to grow and explode in the next bull cycle. It's going to explode at some point soon because it's that big. It's going to get that big, in my personal opinion. So basically, I want to check out and get an understanding of what Nervous Network is doing. This is, like I said, this is probably one of the most exciting but untalked things in crypto. It's this thought of interoperability. It's this thought of blockchains, Ethereum such like, coming together and not being so segmented across the space. Nervos is solving poor interoperability, and I think like bridging everything together, and I think somebody did mention to me that Polkadot is trying to do something like that, or maybe are. But Nervous Network is just that exciting project to me, and I really, really do think this project. For myself, I've got to invest in it because I think this is going to make potentially me quite a lot of money, and that's why I'm an investor at the end of the day, and I want to, and as an investor, you want to make money. But so basically, let's get a bit of that overview of it. So, as we can see on here, basically, Nervous Network is a public blockchain, and it's a collection of protocols that aim to solve scaling and limitations facing traditional networks like Bitcoin and Ethereum. Nervous blockchain is basically a layer 1 protocol that uses proof of work, which we all know of as POW, and it's a consensus and supports smart contract development. It also consists of a series of layer 2 scaling solutions to facilitate high volume use cases. Nervous Network, which I've already said it's CKB, allows users to develop claim storage spaces on the Nervous blockchain in proportion to their holdings. So where did Nervous start from? So basically Nervous project first launched in 2018 in search of a solution for scalability issues that plagued the layer 1 network, specifically smart contract platforms. At this time, Nervous sought to build blockchain that could satisfy and perform its needs of enterprise use cases. Nervous mainnet launched in November of 2019. It is a public blockchain that uses different architectural designs by separating its infrastructure into two layers. Basically, a single base layer, which we all know as layer 1s, and high performance applications layer 2s. So with this, Nervous developers are building and are able to collection of protocols to provide that scalability and in an environment necessary to support applications. So the Nervous CKB, which is the ticker name if you go on to CoinMarketCap, is called Common Knowledge Base. It is the base layer, basically. It's a general purpose of proof of work, POW, blockchain that serves as the consensus engine for the Nervous-based application layer. This is basically, the layer features a native utility token, as I just mentioned, is the CKB, and it is used to resource management and miner incentives, and entitles the holders to an allocation state of storage space on the CKB blockchain. Participating can lock tokens in the Nervous DAO, which enables depositors to receive compensation or yield on their holdings. So basically, yeah, you can make money, obviously, from doing that, So when we go to the Discover, so basically we've got here the team. So what we know of so far, so we've just gone over the brief of it, the history of it. So like we know, it was born in 2018. Core developers 60, total team members 86, and represented countries is 14. And these guys here are the founders, the CEOs of Nervous Network. So we've got Terry Tai, Kevin Wong and Daniel Lewis. And then it goes down on their website regarding the research and engineers that are working on this project. So basically the ecosystem. So basically you can go on here and it gives you all the frequency asked questions about what they're building and what their milestones basically. So if you click on here, so we've got click on there, sorry, yeah. So we've got the roadmap here. So in 2023, so we've gone through the 2020, the 2019, 2022, so more to come in 2023. So as this Twitter here is saying, I'm excited for the upcoming this year of Nervous Network, but even more exciting is the progression unlocking of CKB's true potential that will begin to manifest over the years. This together with the tokenomics coming into play is a real face-melting territory. So, it's like I said, this thing is something that I just can't sit on and ignore. It's just growing. And it says here, in 2023, Godwoken Rise, Layer 2 on Nervous Network achieved 2 major milestones. Successful upgrade to V1. Introduction of game plus blockchain for option development support. Godwoken is 100% Ethereum equivalent, making the deployment of dApps breeze. And then obviously if you click on here, it's going to give you more information on that. But when you look on the Twitter space, they're quite... which I notice with these, they're quite active with the community. They're very good. It seemed to be keeping people updated on what they are doing and when they are going to do it. So that also gives me confidence. And I see on the Nervous Network, the community, you can see here, bullish, and bullish. And you can keep going down and it's just bullish. It keeps going bullish. People are excited to what is to come. They see a lot of these investors see the bigger picture. We are down at the moment because if we go down to here, so we go to the basic all-time, well, from the all-time high, we are 91.35% down. So we're 91% down. When this bull market starts up again, could we get to half a pence? And I see in 2024, and I do not think it's unrealistic for us to get up to that 10 cents mark. And beyond that, 2 or 3 years later, to the 50 cents mark, as the project is growing and more people are talking about it. I do feel like this next bull run we will go to 1 cent. You know, that's my own personal opinion on it. And like I said, I do think we'll go 50 cents. But I believe that would be like, you know, 2025, 2026 and so forth. You know, as the sort of like more progression happens, you know, the project gets bigger, the community gets bigger, more and more people are talking about it, you know. And then that's where I think you'll get to that point. But I think in the next bull cycle, we're probably looking about 10 cents. Let me know in the comments below, what do you actually think in the next bull cycle CKB, Nervous Network, will get to in terms of price for the next bull cycle of 2024? You know, so obviously, if markets if Bitcoin can start keep creeping up, we'll start gradually moving up, and then boom, the bull markets will start again. You know, so I really do think this is a project. It's going to go a long way because, like I said, you just look here, look where we are here. We're right with this little glitch here, and this was back in 2021, and I really do think we can get above that. Because, you know, if I look at the charts for CKB, if I go to CKB on here, look where we are. It's just a little glitch, and go on to the 1 day. We've created this cup and handle here. So we could potentially come down a little bit more and boom, straight break out because we've got this cup and got the handle there. But also, we've got the 50 and a 200 day about to converge at some point soon. You know, later on in February, and this could be a golden cross. And it's the same, like, you know, we've got Bitcoin, it's coming up to that potential crossover. You know, stock RSI and Bitcoin is oversold, but we're gradually coming back, and then we could curve back up. So we could go down, I reckon, down to the 50 mark, and then start to curve back up and boom, straight up. Because this week don't forget, is also, we've got today unemployment rate, non-farmers payrolls, and ISO non-manufacturing PMI. So it's quite an important day today on the Friday. Keep an eye out. You know, so, but looking at Bitcoin as well, you know, we're getting this golden cross coming in. Stock RSI is sort of oversold. I think it's going to come down to around about the 50 mark. You know, and it's quite healthy to come back. Even if it came back to the 21,000 and a half, I think it's quite, you know, quite healthy that. And then use that, create that as, again, support, and boom, straight up. I won't be surprised in the coming weeks or months, you know, we're going to get to around about that for Bitcoin, 30,000. Now, obviously, Bitcoin starts putting up. Basically, I think we're going to get the like CKB and other alts are going to start pushing further up as well. Like, so, you know, it's going to be a fun ride of ups and downs. You know, as we go up, we can come down, and as we come down, we can go up. So just pay around. But like I said, going back to the CKB, I am bullish. I'm absolutely bullish on this. I've invested quite a significant amount of money in this, and I really do think it's a long way to go. So, if you like this kind of content, give us a thumbs up and give us a subscribe. And then at some point we'll take another look at Nervous Network a bit later on down the line. So have a great week, have a great day. Take care today, because it is going to probably be a little bit volatile when the US Open. So we'll speak to you soon.